Hello, intrepid heroes, and welcome to another installment of the Edgartown Public Library's Monster Mondays, a summer reading series where we take a look at classic monsters throughout history and the world of fantasy. We'll explore their origins as well as taking a look at their strengths and weaknesses so you can be prepared if you find yourself face to face with them as your foe. Coming to us originally from Norwegian natural history writings, the Kraken may just be the most interesting and commonly accepted monster we'll look into. Original sightings of this massive monster date back to sailors in the Greenland Sea. Accounts of the time speak of their absolute enormity, saying they appeared to be stretches of land and not fish at all. That's the account for those lucky enough to have seen it and lived. So rare were the sightings that one writer supposed there could not be more than two alive in all of the oceans of the world, and those two must not propagate, since if they did, there would be way, way more of them. Of you will have seen videos and heard stories of giant squids that are being found more regularly during our current forays into the depths of the ocean. The Kraken of lore dwarfs these all, and is in my opinion an entirely different beast, hiding deeper than we have delved, or perhaps long since lay low by another monster of the deep. It's interesting reading the old reports of sea monsters and serpents and krakens. Most of them were written in less connected time, where the common knowledge level was much lower. People had, on an individual level, experienced much less of the world than we have the luxury of experiencing today. Many monster sightings of the day can, through the modern lens of knowledge, be explained away as normal animal behavior or natural phenomena. One such misconception that I must admit gave me a good chuckle pertains to our Kraken. Upon rereading first-hand reports of the Kraken, biologists have come to realize that the description corresponds to something entirely different: large baleen whale nethers. Now that's horrifying. The Kraken is a dangerous foe indeed. They are massive, reportedly able to drag entire wooden ships down to the depths with their crew in tow. They have long, sucker-covered tentacles that they use to grab onto their prey with little hope of escape. Some accounts even say that their tentacles have sharp spikes that dig deep into their victims to ensure that there's no way to get away. Not only are Kraken physically imposing, but as cephalopods, they are incredibly intelligent. Be wary if you are unfortunate enough to encounter one. When you look deep into that giant, otherworldly eye, know that there's more than just hunger and rage behind it. A cold, calculating beast is staring back at you, and you should be very afraid. Finding yourself in the middle of a Kraken attack, it's quite easy to simply just give up and succumb to the sheer immensity of your trouble. Here are a few tips and tricks to help you fight against it and to achieve victory, or at least survive. If you're on a ship, tie yourself down. That ship will be rocking and the tentacles will be flying. If you're attached to the ship, it could save you from going overboard or skyward to your doom. If you can attack, always go for the eye first. If you can't hit an eye, go for the beak. And if you can only reach a tentacle, make sure to attack where it's attached to your ship. That will help protect you from going down with the vessel. Enough damage to the eye or the beak may just scare the Kraken away and off to easier prey. And if you destroy a tentacle, you, like I said, may be able to keep your boat afloat for a long enough time to get away. If you find yourself in the water with the Kraken, your best bet of survival is to stay as close to the body mass as possible. Much in the way that we have trouble swatting at flies buzzing about our head, so too will the Kraken have issues if you keep yourself close and able to strike. In all honesty, though, your best bet if you confronted with a Kraken is to pray. Just get down on your deck and hope that you can survive. Or hope that there's another larger monster that's really craving calamari that day. You can investigate and fight against this and more monsters in the great tabletop role-playing game Monster of the Week, which is available through your local Clams library. If you'd like to know more about Kraken and their many iterations, check out the books and media listed below in the video description. Most are available through your local Clams library or one of our digital resource offerings. Thanks for joining this week for our special summer reading series, Monster Mondays. Be sure to check out all of our other summer reading programs at edgartownlibrary.org under the Kids and Teens tab. You can also sign up for access to our digital D&D materials through D&D Beyond by contacting me through Instagram at EPL Dungeon Master, or you can contact me through Discord at Library Wins, that's Library Wins with a Z, hashtag 7610, or you can email me at clook@clamsnet.org. That's CLOOK@clamsnet.org. See you next time when we'll be taking a look at mummies. Thanks for coming.